Welcome to the news on the hour on Providence Television International. I am Ugbebo Ikekwa. Before we go in depth into the news, let's take this announcement.
Magnificent home call. The family of Madam Comfort Ohombamo joyfully announces the glorious transition of their mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, auntie, and sister. Madam Comfort Igbinogun Ohombamo Ne Aproko will pass on to eternity on February 19th, 2025 at the very ripe age of 100 years. Survived by many children, grand and great-grandchildren, brothers, sisters, nephews, and nieces. Burial arrangements. Thursday, April 24th, 2025 at 4 p.m. Wake keep at her residence close to Bolorunduro bus stop, Kajola, Ogun State. Friday, April 25th, 2025 at 10 a.m. Interment at the same venue. Outing and Thanksgiving service follows immediately at CAC Oke Ibukun, Rehoboth Parish, Kajola, Ogun State. 1 p.m. shortly after the church service, reception takes place at Springfields Event Center, 92 to 94 Ifelodun Street, Jumoke Bus Stop, Orisumbari Road, Ejigbo. May the soul of our great and adorable Iye rest in perfect peace. Amen. This announcement is signed by the family.
The funeral Mass of Pope Francis will take place on Saturday, April 26, 2025 at 10 a.m. in St. Peter's Square. This is according to a statement issued on Tuesday by the Holy See Press Office. According to the statement, Cardinal Giovanni Battista, Dean of the College of Cardinals, will preside at the Mass, which will be celebrated by patriarchs, cardinals, archbishops, bishops, and priests from across the globe. The Eucharistic celebration will conclude with the Ultima Commendatio and the Valedictio. The late Pope Francis' body will then be taken into St. Peter's Basilica and then to the Basilica of St. Mary Major for entombment. Ahead of the funeral, the coffin containing the Pope's body will be carried from the chapel of the Casa Santa Marta to St. Peter's Basilica. Pope Francis died on Monday at 7:35 a.m. at the age of 88. The governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpewolo, has approved the reintroduction of the monthly environmental sanitation exercise in the state. The exercise will be conducted on the last Saturday of every month between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. This was disclosed in a statement signed by the Secretary to the State Government, Umar Musa Ihilo, Esquire. The reintroduction of the exercise is based on Governor Okpewolo's commitment to ensure a healthier and cleaner environment for residents of Edo State. To ensure that all residents partake in the sanitation exercise, human and vehicular movements will be strictly prohibited. The exercise is billed to commence on Saturday, 26 April 2025. In another development, Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okpewolo has promised to improve learning facilities, recruit more qualified teachers, provide good infrastructure, a conducive learning atmosphere, and secure school environments across the state. The governor made the pledge when he inspected ongoing renovation of some schools in Edo Central, which were in very bad shapes when he visited the facilities in January 2025. He emphasized that his administration has put modalities in place to ensure that public schools in the state compete favorably with private schools in terms of learning, quality facilities, and affordable fees. The police command in Akwa Ibom has rescued a 2-day-old baby and apprehended 2 traffickers who attempted to sell the baby for 800,000 naira. The police PRO, Tim Fon John, disclosed this in a statement released in Uyo on Monday. The rescued baby has been taken to the Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Welfare in Uyo for care and custody, pending the conclusion of the investigation. The police PRO further stated that the grandmother and mother of the baby, identified as Grace Walter, 55 years old, and Blessing Walter, aged 20, have been apprehended and confessed two selling the baby for the sum of 800,000 naira. The 2025 World Athletics Championships, set to take place from September 13th to 21st in Tokyo, is fast approaching, with 7 Nigerian athletes already securing their spots in the event. Nigeria's elite athletes are gearing up for the world's most prestigious athletic contest to compete against over 2,000 athletes from around 200 countries in a bid to claim the country's first medal since Tobi Amusan's gold medal win in Oregon in 2022. This year will be the 20th edition of the championships, as Tokyo will host the event for the second time, the first being in 1991. 7-time African champions, the Flying Eagles of Nigeria, will face host Egypt today in a friendly game ahead of the 2025 Under-20 AFCON, which kicks off in Cairo on Monday, April 27, 2025. The match is slated for 5 p.m. Nigerian time at the Cairo International Stadium. A delegation of 24 players and 9 officials, led by head coach Aliyu Zubairu, touched down at the Cairo International Airport on Sunday evening and had their first training session on Monday. Burkina Faso's military-led government has announced that it successfully thwarted a major coup plot targeting junta leader Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Burkina Faso Security Minister Mamadou Sana disclosed this on Monday that both active and retired soldiers working in coordination with terrorist groups had conspired to storm the presidential palace. The objective was to plunge the country into chaos and install a regime under the control of an international organization. This is not the first time that Traoré's administration has reported attempted coups. Traoré seized power in 2022 in Burkina Faso, shifting alliances away from France and towards Russia. And to the exchange rates, one United States dollar is equivalent in naira now stands at 1,567, 1 euro 1,797 naira, 1 British pound, its equivalent in naira 2,096, and 1 Canadian dollar presently stands at 1,131 naira. And that's the news on the hour on Providence Television International. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned.